Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sunesha and we are playing Dishonored 2. In the last episode, I was freaked out, but that freakiness has left me a week later, so at least I wasn't freaked out for a whole week. That would be something else. So we have more or less cleared this area out here, so I thought, why not check it out? So first of all, let's get our dark vision going. And in a comment, Charlene wrote to me that the domino effect have to works like this, that you have to target both of them. So that's probably why that you get this dark clown-like animation on the enemies. So both of them must be active to for that to work, of course. That kind of makes sense. I think we was here last episode and met the outsider, yes, so I'm just going dark vision here, waiting for my pulse. What is this? Okay, a little bit officially, I'm a little bit more freaked out again. What's going on here? Why have the barricaded in there? Has something happened here? Maybe a prisoner has escaped. So let's smoothly go around. I can see through this wall here. Maybe it's lead or something. I don't know if magic works. Lead blocks magic. That would be something. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, it seems like it. We can't see any objects here. I think we are fairly safe in this area. But bone charm. Okay. Which we don't have anything close here, but that's kind of weird. Maybe I need to go downstairs in that building to be able to reach this area upstairs here. Yeah, that's because there is no obvious way in here. And yes, I think we're more or less done with this area. I just want to sweep here. I think, yes, we are taking out everyone, so we should to be able to run here if needed. Climb. Okay, cool. So what's over here? Let's find out. It's kind of blurry, all of it, so I'm not sure if we're supposed to see anything special, but sometimes we get a small cutscene there, but I don't think there is anything. I think the Arkane Institute is guarding this place for all boats, so that is probably the scouting thing, or the unauthorized boats cannot arrive there. That's probably what's going on there. Oh, yeah, I'm just freaked out. Maybe if you turn yourself into a rat, you can go there. Maybe there is a secret place upstairs. Now I'm kind of intrigued. Has piqued my interest. So is there something on the roof maybe? I don't think so. We just waited a couple of minutes. Oh yeah, I'll place you there. So let's go in this direction then. As we have been here before, we open up that elevator here. I would love to find some mana, because my mana is low. And how about my... oh, I have 5. I've gone through those a little bit too quickly because I've been distracted. You should probably wait until your mana regenerates before using that. So we could go down here. Or is there a smarter place somewhere? I'm kind of hesitate to do this. Let's use our dark vision. You can see there are a couple of books and stuff to pick up down there, but it doesn't seem to be any guards. And why is that? I'm not completely sure. We have a trap over here. Maybe we can reach that place. I don't kind of like this place because going down the elevator, being in a small place where we could be... Yeah, being into a small space is kind of with no exit more than going down. So let's see here if we use our dark vision here. It seems like this place is more or less empty. Let's scout here a bit. Yeah, so I think we can go in there without getting discovered. Man, that is some freaky sounds. And we have some kind of device there. I am freaked out, I'm not sure. Why does this place freak me out? I'm not really sure. It's just like when you was a kid and you was in an abandoned building. The difference is here is... I think this is actually a trap. So if a guard goes through there and you shoot a crossbow bolt, you can probably steam him. Steam guard. Okay. So there was no real reason for us to go... Hypatia. That's me. It's kind of weird that nobody is here. I want to go up first. Let's use our dark vision. I'm not using that a lot. Okay. We have a trap there, which we can probably avoid quite easily. If there is something for us to grab on. We can far reach right into the wall here. Unlocked. Hamilton key needed. Okay, so let's disarm this trap so we don't go into it. That would not be the best. Sometimes you can loot, you used to loot, be able to loot. So yes. Okay. I will not be surprised if the key is in that office we just went to. But, however, I'm quite surprised there is no people here. Private rooms. Let's close the doors. Orders from Captain Ramirez. Dr. Alexandria Apophia. Why did I say Apophia? Apaphia won't be working in her office today. She will be in the recuperation room instead, which is locked. She's not to be disturbed. If anything urgent comes up, I leave Dr. Apaphia's key in her office. Another thing. The janitor Hamilton is to remain in the disease treatment until I can interrogate him and decide on his faith. We got him locked up in a little plant conservatory there. No one is allowed to speak to him or even enter the room. Captain Ramirez. So... that's interesting. So we have someone that has been locked up with the... get the map. Yeah, we want that map. Freaky place. Oh, I see some mana over here. So let's loot. So this is our office. We have been in our home. So yes, we have violated her privacy in any way we can. But after all, we are the Empress, so we are supposed to suppress our people or impress our people. Impress our people. Let's play this.
The blackouts are worse, and my dreams have taken a turn towards the disturbing. Even rest eludes me. Duke Bell seemed overprotective at first, but increasingly, I'm a prisoner in my own lab. The soldiers stationed here leave me alone. But even then, I feel like I'm...
Okay, we have a letter here from a journalist. Chief Archivist Alexandria Apaphia. I'm writing because I'm not permitted to visit you in person. thanks to one of the Duke's new decrees, which now fall on the city as frequently as drops of rain. But I will get to the matter at hand. What is the progress with your research on the latest strain of blood fly fever? Is there any hope for an improved version of the adamine solution? I'm talking of the remedy that could cure the fever instead of just delaying the symptoms. Have any of your experiments proven effective? If so, when will something be available to the community? As you must know, available stock of elixirs are dwindling, and people often have to turn to the black market to buy potions at shocking price. What's your reaction to this situation? Eagerly awaiting your response, Ren Mashani, Karnaca Gazette. Yeah, we have met that guy.
What really saddens me
or
is
how?
the loss of my work. I've always thrived on my connection to the people who need me the most. The workers and their families. Each time I hear there's been an outbreak of some fever or some new condition among the miners, it pains me that I am not with them, working to ease their suffering.
Well, let's see if there is something else here. Okay, so we got our key, that's a good improvement. We also need to find Hamilton because, yes, oh, a letter, let's read that. Letter from Duke and Luca Belli. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be a very nice guy. He has taken over after we have, he's not very popular any longer, as we are hunted. My marvelous Alexandra Hapafia, or those closest call you Alex, how valuable are you to me, to Circanos? What would we do without one of our most prominent natural philosophers? It keeps me awake at night worrying for your safety. What if some incurable wretch should attack you? Or what if exposure to one of those hideous maladies you come across proved fatal to you? Where would we be then? Who would we turn to? So you see, that is why I've arranged for the Grand Guard to keep an eye on your offices and under mine. For now, indulge me. As your Duke, I recognize your value, and I'm committed to keeping you safe. Most warmly, Duke, yeah. That is letter. I'm gonna isolate you from everyone and sell your cure for the highest bidder, and I want to control everything I want you're doing. So yeah, that guy doesn't seem to be a very nice guy. So
on orders from the Duke, anyone discussing Adamar with non-authorized person, court-martial and imprisoned.
So let's just check out my objectives here, because I'm a little bit confused. We have I'm looking for mission. There we have it. Investigate Sokolov's location. Find the recouping area. Optional search. Yeah, so there is still something to do in Hapafias, or I say it wrong all the time. Yeah, so we need to search their office. I think there is a secret there we need to find before we continue. So let's see here. I missed something. Obviously, something is not available for my dark vision. Maybe if I use my heart. Okay, I found Dr. Hapafia's notebook. This can probably be a clue. Dr. Hapafia notebook. I must ask Captain Ramirez if the Grand Palace is answered my letter. Improving the adamant solution formula is a priority, but I want to get back to my patients who need me. Did I even give the captain my letter? Maybe I will write another. It can't hurt. If I find time, I will prepare a dose of Voldemort power for Lieutenant Valente, who will come to me spouting some strange theory. I doubt he is slept in a week, Severe anxiety and paranoia might be a danger to himself or others. I think this was the guy we found in the last episode in the little notes about the guy that found the bone charm. I had new complaints about the poor old Hamilton. Apparently he spends his nights wandering in the institute, mumbling about horrible things only he can see. He must miss the days when we were actually helping people here, as I do. In any case, our loyal janitor wouldn't hurt a fly. Everyone is on the edge these days. I wish I could discuss this with Vasco, but I haven't seen him for weeks. Is he avoiding me? I hope I didn't hurt his feeling when I told him I needed a room to breathe. Ref. Okay, so we have found the optional things here, so that took me a very long while to find that note on the floor. And for some reason we have a really weird sound here that freaks me out. It doesn't do anything, but it just makes a weird sound. Okay, so we are regrouping rooms 9 meters, so yes, it seems like we have to go Hamilton that way, so we need to go downwards. It would be nice to get that key. One charm, 48 meters. Oh man, freak. I don't like this. I hear footsteps. And so I saw a guard through the elevator area there.
The whole family's stung to death. Ugh, so disfigured. Blood fly nests all around them. Horrible. Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. Can't stand my own stench.
Is he talking to himself or someone here? I've lost track of him. Okay, they want us to go this way. I can't really play, I'm too freaked out. I don't know, this place gives me the creeps. Okay, he's there.
Grand Guard personnel, remember, the back dock is reciprocating in 1 hour operation.
Let's wait for the mana. Why do this place creep me out so much? I'm not really sure. But yes, it's awful. It's an awful place to be. I'm thinking about getting one of those VR sets. And yes, oh man, that was noisy. And this place would be so freaky in a VR set, I think. Because yes, I really don't like this. There is a lot of blind angles here. And I think I'm gonna save, because I don't save enough. Okay, let's drop to that. Okay, that was a little bit too much drop. You don't want to drop as far. Okay, that's one floor too much. have our area over here. That is currently deserted. That's probably more freaky for me too, is when places are deserted. I'm more comfortable with a lot of guards and stuff, because then I feel like now I'm kind of looking for some danger that is not around us. Let's get our heart out. Okay, cool. I think this place is fairly safe. Let's heal. Let's go on with it. Oh man, this has probably been a very slow episode, but I'm freaking out. Yeah, I'm thinking if I played as Corvo, I would be very much more comfortable to playing, because I know all his trick, but now I have to play as the Empress Emily instead, and yeah, that's free. It makes me a little bit this feels like unfamiliar territory to me. So last entry in the matron's diary. I've been dismissed. That's how they put it. Like I just brought the tea, and I could take my leave and meme the fool, thinking I can get an afternoon off for a change. I say, grand, I see you are early in the morning. Oh, my face turned into a shade of crimson when they said I was never to return. Never. No explanation, and I'm not even allowed to see the good doctor. I must have done something awful to deserve such ill treatment, but what? Didn't I always support Hypatia? Didn't I do all she asked? I was her other set of hands, her own words. I've been trying to recall what it was I could have done that was so wrong. I did leave that vial of medicine on the counter and it got spoiled, but that was over a month ago, and Hypatia didn't seem to the least upset by it. Now I think she must have been ever so disappointed in me. But perhaps it was too sweet to say anything to my face about it. All that work left to do, I'm too distraught to write anything more. I'm thinking she was kind of the head nurse, and they dismissed her and said that Hypatia dismissed her. So yeah, that is probably what's going on there. Seems like they have isolated. And yeah, talking about when I was talking about Corvo, he always had his nifty skills of turning into rats, possess people, and then I could go there, but I'm not sure if Emily can do so, or we can do that right yet, at least. I think it's the area and floors are... The sound design is really, really, really good. I'm really impressed by it. Okay, let's read this. Note to recruitment staff. The weather forecast promises a nice amount of sunlight tomorrow, so we encourage you to bring the patients who don't have an appointment for luminotherapy session out onto the terrace. Use the wheelchair if needed. We only have so many more tanning boxes, and considering how expensive they are, we won't be getting more anytime soon, nor will be the broken ones be repaired. Sorry. So let's have our patients enjoy some real sunlight instead. Okay. Let's get our dark vision. I feel that these places, we have a book over there. And then I think we need to go to recoup. Oh, map. Finally, a map. This, hopefully it will be saved here, because it will help me. Thank you. That makes me a lot more comfortable with everything. Okay, so oh, map. It means that I can plan things. That's really good, because I'm going here in the dark, and yeah, that was a lot scarier. So yep. Except for the book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw, bond charms are sailors' blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut the tusk of ice seals into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the islands of north of Tyvivia. Once whaling trade began, the practitioners began to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sings in the night and grants some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy. Yes. Okay. So, this is a good place for us to stop. Well, is this some... I think this is some kind of outsider film. It looks like a giant squid is on top of they're walking on the... Yeah, that is outsider stuff. He's trolling people in their dreams. So let's end our episode up here, where I feel a little bit safe. Or safe-ish. There are some crossbow bolts I haven't picked up there, but I think that I will not be needing them. So let's aim our camera to recruitment door. And that was everything for this episode, and as always, thank you for watching.